try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop off. Shady aftermath. Go, 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 go. Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. Go, shorty, it's your birthday. Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you get in getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you get in getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Trey, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of goofy love. But homie ain't done your chain, roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man, roll them trees up. If you watch how I move, you step before I play up here. Been hit with a few shells, now I walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm loco. And the plan is to put the back game in the choke. So I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. My girl from Wooded, they buy and they ready to go on the club. Bottle full of bug, mama, I got what you need to give me the feel of buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you get in getting rough. You can find me in the club. Bottle full of bug, mama, I got what you need to give me the feel of buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you get in getting rough. My flow, my show brought me the dough. That bought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changed. I ain't changed. Go, 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 shawty. Go, 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 it's your birthday. Go, 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 it's your birthday. Go, 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 shawty. Go, go, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you ain't getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you ain't getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you ain't getting rough. Way more than you hate it, oh you mad? I thought that you be happy, I made it. I'm that cat by the bar, toasting to the good. Like moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? My junk get the bumping in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes, the chicks, if she smash, she gone. If the roof on fire, man, just let it burn. Talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, just to style up. And if they hate, then let them hate them, watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside your head with a bottle of bug. Come on, they know where we be, you can find me in the club. Bottle full of bug, mama, I got what you need. Give me the feel of buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you get in getting rough, getting rough, getting rough.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Raw Deal. It's been a little over a week and a half since we last seen y'all. We have been on a break. We took a chance to relax and recoup, and we're back. And while we were gone, shit hit the fan. Yeah, shit hit the fucking fan while we were gone. My God, it did not take long before things got interesting in the worst way. Dealing with a shit ton of WWE releases. More that happened over the weekend. What's going on, Cookies? How you doing, brother? What's going on, Jay? How you doing, man? Uh, we. I guess let's just get into it. So last week started a long process where nearly 30 wrestlers coming up to today had been released from the WWE. Either um, they were released from the contract, they were told that they were released, or that they were restructuring new deals, and that pissed off a few folks. See New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston, who we all expected to be forever members of the roster. We kind of thought they'd retire with the WWE, and no. And they released their statements today, which we're going to read in a little bit. But yeah, it confirms the rumors that WWE wanted to restructure their deals. And the New Day signed new contracts last year for 7 figures. So that was a lot of money. And unfortunately, after their big heel turn, WWE did fuck all with them. They won the tag titles at WrestleMania last year, and then lost them in the summer, and then just didn't do anything. And that follows the first few months after they turned on Big E, and they just kind of didn't really do anything. So it's one of those situations where you can see the business side of things. You can see why a company would do what they did and why they're doing what they're doing, which is restructuring, trying to restructure a lot of deals. But they kind of fucked up the New Day. And it's not the only group that they messed up that's on this list, because the White Six are also gone. I'm going to give you a full rundown here in a second, but it's a really shitty situation. And every April, this happens every April. The mass releases, and now it's May, but since I want to say 2019 is when, like, the what was known as like Black Wednesday, where a shit ton of wrestlers got released all at once, and then it really it was 2020 because it was right at the height of the pandemic, because a shit ton of wrestlers left, and then in 3 months made their impact in TNA, or New Japan, or Ring of Honor, and then eventually we'll move on to AEW. It's become a pretty regular occurrence. Doesn't make it any less shitty. Okay? Doesn't make it any less shitty. I've seen a lot of people defend this kind of practice as, cutting costs when you got to cut costs. They ain't cutting them because they have to. Okay? They're not cutting costs and trying to cut corners to save money because they're in desperate need. According from the stuff we've heard from the WWE in the past 3 years, this is the most money they've ever made. It's the most profitable they've ever been. Just millions upon millions of dollars, hundreds of millions. I'm sure hitting the bees. Like, they are raking it in. And even when their ticket sales started to falter because of their high prices, they were still making a shit ton of money. It's disappointing, man. It really is. Just fuck, bro. I know, buddy. I know. Let's give the full rundown here, and then we're gonna get more into it, because I've got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods Twitter accounts. where they gave their statements, and Kofi's more than Woods really painted the picture of what happened, and I'm sure they're going to attempt to brush that off and just say, it's business is business, but that's not what this is. This is horseshit from the real, like from real deep down. This is grade A horseshit. The fact that you can't keep Xavier Woods, they've earned that fucking deal, man. The New Day, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of pro wrestling. Xavier Woods, who not only was a cash cow with the New Day, as they just made a shit. They were constantly top 3 best selling merch stars in the promotion, constantly. Woods also gave them up, up, down, down, which has been a major, major success, a massive success. And they still looked at the New Day, who brought them a fuck ton of money, and said, nah, we're giving you too much. You've not done enough to earn $1 million deal. Xavier Woods, up, up, down, down. New Day, hosting a lot of events for them. Actually, is a major part of the 2K reveals every year, like a major deal. He and Tyler Breeze were the reason that 2K brought back GM mode in 2K. And that's Tyler Breeze, another one. You're like, what the fuck is Tyler Breeze going to do? Are they going to keep up, up, down, down, and it's just Tyler Breeze? Is up, up, down, down going to go with Woods? Probably not, So it's fucked. It's genuinely fucked. It's a situation that doesn't need to happen, and yet it does that every year. Let's check out these posts from Creed and then Woods, and then we're gonna hopefully be joined soon by either Matt or Kenny, so I can breathe. And Shayna Baszler reposted this, but here is the full breakdown from Woods or Austin Creed. And again, I'll say this about Woods: he did a great job of Creed. He did a fantastic job of making sure that WWE put his other name out there. When he did a lot of events for them, it was almost always him as Austin Creed, because he was representing up, up, down, down, right? So he got his name out there, and he gets to wrestle as Austin Creed. No, we're not going to see Consequences Creed back in TNA. No, it's a funny comment, but no. So here's the deal. For the past 16 years, WWE has been my home. It's where I grew up, found myself, and failed, learned, and got to live out the things the younger version of me could only dream about. When I first walked into the FCW, I just wanted a chance to prove I belonged and bring something different to professional wrestling. That chance became a life full of moments I'll carry with me forever. WrestleMania championships, King of the Ring. Yeah, he was King of the Ring. Remember that? He was King of the Ring, and then they didn't do anything with it. Arenas around the world, and the gift of connecting with all of you by being myself. The New Day gave me a bond with Kofi and Big E that I'll cherish forever. You believed in us even when our ideas were wild, and because of that, we got to show people that being unapologetically yourself is a strength. The New Day was a failure of a gimmick the moment that it showed up. Do y'all remember that? If any of you are old enough to remember this, the New Day started as a failure. Okay? The New Day started as a failure. The New Day came out, their new gimmick, and this was off of this week where Big E and Kofi had failed to win important matches, and they were just struggling. And then we saw Woods pop up in a nice suit, and he showed up all serious and intense. And he spoke to E and he spoke to Kofi. And we didn't hear what they said, but they all seem to walk off pissed and in solidarity together, right? We all thought it's the fucking nation. We're doing Nation 2.0. Everybody thought it. The chats we had, I don't even know if UTR had formed yet. What's going on, Tito? Yeah, fuck TKO for sure. For sure. I don't even know if UTR was a thing yet, but I remember me and my buddies just texting back and forth like, fuck, we're actually going to get a new nation? A new nation. It's crazy, dude. Like, in this day and age, a new nation would be awesome. Man, finally something for Big E, Woods, and Kofi to do. Finally, they're going to be serious. They're going to be taken seriously. Because if you were a TNA fan like I was huge on Woods showing up. I love Consequences Creed. I knew he had potential. And then we'd seen these old videos of Kofi going around at the time of like his lowest in the company, where he played a heel on the Indies. We're like, damn, Kofi is a bad guy. Kind of rocks, man. Kind of cool. And Big E, we had not really seen much of his personality yet. He was just the big guy, big powerhouse man. You know, he was just the big bad of the group, and he was just the big bad on Raw. Speaking of big bads, ladies and gentlemen, he is the forever Intercontinental Champion of the podcast. He is. That's all, right? That's all you got right now?
Yeah, that's all I got right now. I ain't got nothing else.
I didn't even do my intro because I jumped right into the fucking news. He is Matty Bischoff, Matty Reigns, Matty Mysterio. What's up, Matt? How you doing today, man?
What's up, Greg? Hope everybody had them a wonderful week off. For some folks in WWE, they got more than a fucking week off. They lost their jobs. But yeah, that's neither here or there. Work is work. Same old bullshit, different day. But we're onward and upward. Had a great weekend for the Kentucky Derby. Spent a lot of money. Then I had to pay rent. I was like, fuck, I got to pay rent. Okay. I'm glad I get paid this week. I get to get all the money I spent, I get it all back in one paycheck. Cause little did we know that when we decided to take the week off, Batty, Cookies, and everybody joining us, thank y'all for joining us, subscribe, like all that stuff. We didn't know that WWE was just going to decide to have the mass release. They did all the firings while we were off. Like, everything that could have happened while we were off. But we were like, hey. So Greg said he was going to get on early. I get off at 5:15. So I just had to get my dinner together, get everything cooking. And then I jumped on. Kenny will be on here eventually. Mike will be on tomorrow. But yeah, it's
all that stuff he does. That man
yeah.
is busy.
Mike out here trying to finish up this semester. He's trying to get that degree. So hey, power to him.
Like a Mike trying to learn and shit, man. Not good for Mike. But yeah, before you hop on, I was talking about how before they were this wildly popular success, the New Day gimmick was a failure.
Oh yeah.
When they first showed up as the New Day, they got booed out of the building, and for a month they got booed out of the building. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The reason
that was the beginnings of Top Rope, because when we saw them at the beginning, and a lot of the black dudes in the group was like, "This is racist."
Yeah, that's right.
We were like, "This is racist," because they were the church. They were the black dudes coming out to the church music, and they do it for the New Day. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the New Day. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the New Day. What in the racism is this, Vince McMahon?
Big E was talking like the preacher from Coming to America, man. It was rough. It was weird. Like the fuck is this? And again, this was off of people thinking like, are we getting a new nation? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Before that happened, they all walked off Raw so pissed off, and we were like,
yeah. Everyone was like, oh, Big E, Kofi, and Xavier Woods gonna be the new nation. They walked off all militant like. Then they came out with with the gospel music junk.
Yeah.
And then it was
The
like
vignettes. We were like, what the fuck
right.
is this?
And then they were like, they had to go to Vince, like, Vince, what you're trying to do sucks.
Sucks.
Let us do something. And that's where all the funniness happened. Them talking about, oh yeah, you booty. Hey, they want some booty. Hey, they want some nudie. Like all that stuff was the three of them being goofy. Like once they got out of whatever Vince was trying to do, they talked about it on their podcast. That was their podcast was the best. Like they gave you a peek behind the door of they were like, yeah, if we kept doing what Vince wanted us to do, this would have crashed. But we told him like we gave him constructive criticism and he understood it because he's like, I'm not black. So and they are. So at the same, it was like Vince actually listened to them. It was like, dude, you're not black, so you don't really know our humor. Let us do this. And he was like, you're right.
Which is crazy. Like, oh, wait, Vince got it? All right. Okay. But anyway, so it starts off booed for a month. And then they finally start. I mean, before all this, Big E didn't have a personality. He became a face after his thing with Dolph, but he wasn't this goofy ass motherfucker that we knew and loved after all this.
Nope.
He was just a generic big man, right?
Biggie Langston. Then he was Biggie.
Just Biggie. Woods was coming off the thing with Tensai or no Brodus Clay. He was like Brodus Clay's tag partner for a while. And Kofi
about that.
Kofi was still using the Jamaican music. Yeah, he was still using the Jamaican music.
Kofi, he was in the best of 1,501 matches between him and Dolph. They was on part 700 at that point.
It was intense. But yeah, they come together, they actually make it work out, and then like a month after the boos are happening, they become one of the highest selling merch trios the company's ever seen. And that maintained from when they formed way back when to last year.
Yeah, basically until they did that terrible heel turn. They were essentially, like you said, they were the top sellers. Like I have a Bootio shirt. I don't wear it just because it's not a shirt you can really wear in public all like that. Because you don't want to get stopped a bunch of times like, what are Bootio? So I don't wear it. Like the stuff that I have of theirs, it's always, I'm going to keep it close. I'm glad I still got it. Just because they, like, once they were just a merchandise goat. Like before Roman popped up and everyone else started having all these shirts, it was New Day constantly coming out with something. Something always had unicorn. The unicorn horn. Was always something, everything. Like they were a cash cow for WWE. And like Deirdre brought it up last night because I told her like, yeah, WWE New Day decided to leave. She's like, they ain't been the same since Big E got hurt. That was all they pizzazz, because that's all she saw from when she watched the New Day. She just saw the emergence of Big E, him become champion for a little bit, and then hurt, gone.
They going to AEW? I don't know.
I think they're going to AEW. Like,
if I was Tony, I'd back that fucking Brinks truck up, man. I'll be honest with you. Like,
it's ridiculous that of all the people you go to in this company, you go to someone who's been there for 20 years in Kofi Kingston, and you ask him to take a pay cut. He's already not
earned. If Kofi Kingston has not earned his 7-figure salary, I don't know who has. Like I really.
When they did this, it just reminded me of Truth. I said, y'all don't look at people. Y'all don't care about people and how much they're loved. Y'all just look at the numbers. Mm-hmm. This is Truth all over again. And unfortunately, it's a black person all over again. But they've asked numerous people in the company to take pay cuts, wrestlers and non-wrestlers. Some dude that works in production got fired over the weekend. He lost his job. And he had been working there for 25 years. Mm-hmm. They just randomly hit him up. Right. They just told him it was like bye. So
And,
and
and you know
it's
what's
just
shitty about
fucked
that, Matt?
up.
You know what's really shitty about that? And I hate giving this man credit. I really do. Vince put his limo driver in the Hall of Fame. Like Vince kept a lot of the same folks around him as long as he could. Sometimes to the detriment of the product, but he like it
He's
seemed that
loyal.
yeah. The downside is like a wrestler would get cut on a random ass Tuesday. But like production crews seem to be okay. And now
Mm-hmm.
not only do we have the releases in the spring, but we also do have mass releases in the fall because we had them last year. Remember we talked about them last
Yeah.
year. So it's a fucking crazy situation. But like the fact
It's
that
just
you can't give the New Day the money they have rightfully earned
like
is
everyone
insane.
because we all of us thought they're gonna be a WWE for life. Like that just makes
Yeah.
me worried. Okay, so when Big E is kind of ain't no point in Big E. Like honestly, if I was Big E, what's the point of me re-signing a deal? My bros have already ventured out.
Yeah.
They're gonna tell me they're gonna because we know they're not stupid. They're gonna hey Big E, bro, it's cool over here. You can still do what you're doing. Just leave that WWE stuff. You already don't wrestle. Just come over here with us. We can make more money independently, being goofy. We can bring our podcast back. Somebody will pay to hear it. A
Yeah.
lot of us will. And it's like,
Bro,
I,
us as a group, we'll listen to that shit every day religiously.
right,
That was one of the
like,
best podcasts I've ever heard.
I don't see Big E staying as a panelist on the pre shows much longer if they're willing to just get rid of people. Because I'm pretty sure unless he's going to take a restructure. Like think about the people that haven't been fired that I can't like the one person I keep saying is going to show up on Dynamite. He's not showing up on Dynamite. I bet you he took a restructure. Johnny Gargano.
He might
All
have.
these people. I think he wants to be a coach. He's like the dude in Dallas. He wants to stay there. So
And that makes sense.
hey,
And
right.
because we were waiting on him and Candace to be part of this, and so far, no.
They got
Another
rid
guy
of
that we
Jeff
really thought was
Cobb.
going to be man, not he didn't even make it a year because he
Nope.
was signed like next week. He didn't even make it a year, Matt.
he debuted at Backlash and he didn't make it to the next Backlash.
Like that sucks for him because he could have been doing shit with the group in New Japan with Will and everything, and like
Right.
so like they fucked him up they fucked him up just to take him away.
They wasted this man's time. Like they gave him the WWE offer, and New Japan was like, "We will make you the world champ," and they did. And he's like, "Thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna be a mid Carter for the next 11 months." He wasn't even a
He,
mid Carter. You won the tag titles
yeah. Do
by
you know
osmosis.
how many singles matches he had on the main roster?
I
3.
only remember like I was gonna say one.
He had
Because I
3. He
don't
had
remember.
3.
I remember because Kenny was geeked to get him. That saw him get there. He was, we need to get him. And then
Bro,
I
I
was
thought
like,
about getting him. I was like, that's
he
fucking
lost like
Matanza
he lost
Cuerto,
like
man.
he lost like those. You said 4 matches. I think I saw him lose them first 2. I was like, yeah, fuck this dude. And then they got hot again as the MFTs. And I'm like, oh, I'll just pick up the MFTs. I'll pick up everybody that's not Solo. Then they won the tag titles with Solo. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. But now he's fired. And so is the GOAT, Tonga Loa.
Yeah, Tonga.
Dude is the GOAT.
Anyway, let's get back into reading these statements from Kofi and Woods. So Woods says up, down, down became another piece of the same mission, a place for joy, friendship, and humanity. I'm so thankful to everyone past and present who helped build it brick by brick. The locker room, producers, trainers, crew, camera teams, ring crew, and everybody behind the scenes, and the props department. Thank you. WWE has the most special and hardest working props department that you'll ever find. Love you guys. None of this happens without you. And to everyone who's been part of this ride, thank you for believing in me. He says, "Thank you for giving me the confidence to walk out away as Austin Creed." Wood's comment and statement was very positive and like, "Hey, you know what? Thanks for the opportunity."
I love the way,
Kofi,
yeah. Kofi
was
won.
not.
He was militant. I read Kofi's. I was sitting at work because it was like that's an angry black man. That is an angry. Like y'all heard me bitching on Friday about what was going on in my job, and I was like, yeah, Kofi sound like me. Like y'all got me fucked up. Y'all had me fucked up. Do you like that last part? This wasn't supposed to be a novel, so let me wind it down with some advice. Do your best to live a life without regrets. Control what you can control. Always give it your all and fight hard for what you believe in. Do not ever compromise or take a pay cut or accept less than your due when it comes to your worth. Find the courage to believe in yourself and fearlessly pursue your goals and dreams because anything is possible. That the kid that was too small, short, skinny, and scrawny was never supposed to make it in this land of giants or be WWE champion, and yet here we are. And so, as the sun sets on one chapter, so too must it rise in another. Tomorrow is indeed a new day. Preach, Kofi. Preach, Kofi.
And by the way, and Cookie says, Kofi said, "Fuck you," without saying "fuck you." Exactly.
Yeah.
That's that line where he said, "Don't ever compromise or accept less than your due when it comes to your worth." Biting words. And you know what? I'm glad he fucking said it.
That's
I'm
that's a
glad he
message. That's for the because they're treating them. They're not treating them as if they're honored, respected veterans. They're treating them as if they're just numbers, and that's not cool. They should have learned their lesson with R-Truth, and then they should have like. I'm pretty sure Triple H probably told them, "Y'all really gonna ask him of all people to take a pay cut?" You know he's not. No, he's not. And then it was like, well, he wants to leave. And Triple H probably couldn't do nothing about it. He's just there, like.
Yep. He probably saw the shit. God damn it, we just lost another one. Like this
And they
is,
don't have
and
a
also
tag division.
they, yeah, as bad as the tag division is, you just let go of like one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Real quick, I wanted to add the unofficial fourth member of the New Day also said something about this. Kevin Owens posted this photo. Fantastic wrestler and even better human being. Same can be said for Woods. Thank you guys for allowing me to join you guys for that 1 week. And seriously, I'm so sorry for turning on you.
Oh my goodness.
We haven't heard a single we've never once heard a negative comment about Kofi Kingston or Woods, even after the Woods scandal. Like, we have not heard
No.
negative things about them or Big E, three of the most loved wrestlers out there today. And again, they've made so much fucking money for that company, and at the end of the day, it did not matter.
Right.
Because despite the fact that WWE and TKO are making more money than they have ever made,
Right.
it's still
It's
not
not enough. And at some point, and we bring this up every time, you can't, every year can't always be record profits. Prices can't keep rising. Prices can't keep rising. You can't, every year can't do that. All this does, and it's, you know what I just thought of instantly now? It's mighty crazy. You put Demolition in the Hall of Fame, and you essentially made New Day the new Demolition with this exit. Because when Demolition had the longest reigning tag title record, they didn't want to mention them because they left WWF on negative, they separated from Vince on negative terms. So Vince, once he started liking the New Day, that's why it was like, oh, they about to break Demolition's record. It was like, yeah, they probably are because they don't talk about Demolition no more. Then they broke the record. Then they became 8 and 9-time champions. Like it's them and the Usos. They're gonna probably do a lot of revisionist history, and like they do with the Shield, they're gonna try and make the Usos the most dominant tag team champions of all time. because New Day didn't want to take a pay cut.
Let's see if the Usos actually get another tag title run and it lasts enough just to get them over that hump. I do wonder how many days they would need to actually get the all-time record. Again, Kofi going down as having the most days as a tag team champion in the history of WWE. Will go down as one of the best tag team wrestlers of all time.
Man,
It's just a lot of just wild decisions here. And again, it's not just the New Day. Kairi Sane is in the middle of a story about her.
Yeah,
The Austin thing is about Kairi.
And she ain't there, so they're just fighting. We don't know technically what she's fighting, what they're fighting for at this point. We had that happen 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago at this point, I think. I don't know. We had a main event segment on SmackDown. That was the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. The whole Wyatt Six got fired. And people are like, WWE just doesn't like spooky stuff.
Well, you know, Matt,
I honestly agree with that.
Outside of who? Tatum?
Undertaker.
Is the spooky
Undertaker is the only spooky person they loved in mankind. Even
Bray,
he.
Like, as much as we loved Bray, they kept fucking over Bray. Like, they really did. What's going on, Kanisha?
What up, Kanisha? You ain't missing nothing, girl. We just going over all these releases right now.
Yeah. Bray was someone who, like, fans loved, and they still didn't let him do much. They kept having him lose his big matches. Like, why don't you let this guy be successful? Well, he's spooky. And Triple H has repeatedly said, I didn't really get it. You know,
he doesn't get anything.
No.
He doesn't understand Trick. I don't know what lemon pepper steppers are.
I don't know what it means. Look it up. Google's your best friend, brother.
Hey, so you don't know spooky, and you don't know lemon pepper steppers. What do you know?
Do you know Motorhead? I like Motorhead.
Right? No.
And then he uses one of like their songs of their worst albums for something, and somebody called him out on it. Some wrestler called him out on that one time. I can't remember who it was. It's somebody back in like the Ruthless Aggression days. But this is the full list of wrestlers. Kairi Sane, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Santos Escobar, which we're going to get into here in a second, because they gave that man a shit ton of money to not do anything.
They gave him the NFL contract. He got the Kirk Cousins contract. You were about to get paid to do nothing.
To do jack shit. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley of the Machine Guns, which again, why the fuck do you even bring him in? Loomis,
NXT.
Apollo Crews finally got cut after.
Hey, shout out to Apollo Crews. That man did the smart thing. He went to school all this time. I think he got his master's or something. So, hey, free education.
And you know what? I'm excited to see. I'm actually excited to see Uhaa Nation back on the Indies and maybe in other companies, because Apollo Crews, they ruined what he could be. But Apollo Crews is an athletic motherfucker. I would love to see him pop up.
The last good feud he had was him and Braun in NXT. That's the last time. But I will
fishing together.
Yeah, I will like Apollo is like we were like, dang, he's still there. He had a great career arc. Like that man had the fastest call up we ever seen in NXT history.
Some would say too fast. Some would say a bit too quick.
We saw that man we saw that man basically 1 week, and then the next week he was on the main roster, and we were like, why is he on the main roster now? But hey, it worked because he introduced us to Trick before Trick was Trick. We had Commander Aziz. Yeah, we had all that. He got to be U.S. champion. He got to fight at the COVID WrestleMania. Like he has an interesting career arc. He was somebody, and then he just disappeared.
And now, hopefully, he'll have some good. And again, a lot of these people are going to be successful after this is done. Like, you're looking at this list, and like, a lot of these motherfuckers can really go. Like, I expect to see a lot of them pop up. Unfortunately, going to TNA is weird because it's just WWE's feeder system now. So, like, that's not much. They could go to Ring of Honor. They could go to New Japan. They could go to GCW.
Aleister Black better take his ass to Japan. They need
Bro,
you.
Aleister ain't going. He ain't going to AEW. My God.
I need Aleister Black. I need you and Evil to basically y'all gonna trade places. Evil went to NXT. You gonna take your ass to New Japan and be White Evil. You gonna be
Weevil.
Right, you gonna be Weevil.
Apollo Crews, Rowan, Joe Gacy, Andre Chase. We'll miss you, Chase. You did it. We believed in you. You had a good run.
Right.
They revived Chase U one time too many, unfortunately. But hey, yes. Chase, he made a gimmick that should not have worked, and that's important.
I'm gonna die laughing if Bodie comes out of nowhere now. Like,
Zoe Stark, who I'm genuinely shocked. She's
hurt.
Yeah, she's injured. She's recovering from knee, but also like, damn, they spent that summer having Trish Stratus hype her up.
Thank you, Trish.
Yeah, and then
thank you, Trish. Alba Fire, I was like, oh damn, okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, when I saw Alba Fire, I was like, fuck, is Chelsea Green guy? Is Matt Cardona here without his wife? No, Chelsea's still there. Alba Fire, Tyra May Steele. Wow, what happened there?
I didn't want you. You sucked from the start. You were not good.
They tried.
Kendall Gray showed up, and then they did Tyra May. They did her wrong though, because they announced that she was released. But her last match was also Callie's last match in Evolve, and Callie whooped that girl's ass. I love you, Callie. That's why you were the missing angel. You took Jasmine's spot. She on that green. She got Green Ranger energy.
Serena Linton, who I think was an Evolve name.
Yeah, I think she was like a developmental person. I know the name, but I was like, you never made it to TV.
Yeah, there are several on there. There's a name on here that we saw was like, oh, they're going to use this for a wrestler, and I guess they assigned it to a wrestler, and the guy never showed up. Trill London, remember Trill London?
Yeah, I saw he was on I saw him on. I followed him on Twitter. He kept popping up. I think he was either on LFG or Evolve or something, but he gone.
Tyson and Tyreek, the Smart Brothers, gone.
Yes, they needed to be gone.
Chris Island, I don't know who Chris Island is.
I don't know who that is either.
Malik Blade, remember Enofi and Blade? We were like, this is a great ass tag team, and then didn't do shit with them.
Right, they kept getting hurt.
That is true. That's unfortunately the case. The injury bug whooped their asses, and they just really couldn't get out of it. Luca Crucifino, he went from a lawyer to riffraff, and now he's gone.
And now he is fired. We are not shocked. And he immediately retired from professional wrestling.
You know what? Luca? Good for you, brother. I hope you have a successful career wherever you go. And then Kofi Woods, and then JC and Tongaloa. So, also joining us, he is Mr. Montez Fairbanks. Kenny, what's going on, man?
What's going on? I'm tired, man. I had a hell of a fucking day today at work. I am fucking tired. God damn it. And then on top of that, every time I turn around, somebody fucking quitting or getting fired and shit in WWE. Like, who the fuck is left for me to goddamn cheer for? Like, this is some bullshit. What up, Kanisha? What up, Batty? What up, Cookie? God damn it.
We just went over
what up, Mongo?
What up?
We just wrapped up going over the full list of releases. Me and Matt talked about the New Day for about
all 97 of them. All 97 people that got released. Yeah.
Me and Matt spent about 20 minutes. I spent a little bit longer before you got here. So we talked about the New Day and how that makes no goddamn sense. But that's TKO just being selfish.
That's
Kyrie,
literally them. That's literally them just trying to save a
twist
fucking buck.
every
right
time.
Like literally, like you really get rid of. I'm gonna probably say they might be one of the all-time top merch getters in WWE history.
I would love to look at the numbers because Kenny, we were talking about it before. They were at the top of the merch list the moment they figured out New Day, which was like a month and a half after it happened. once they figured out what the New Day was going to be, and they let those three just ride and be as goofy as they wanted to be, they were top of the merch selling list until last year.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like back in the day, because I'm trying to think about merch and stuff from when I was younger and stuff like that. What was available? It wasn't merch like it is now. Like what I mean? Like there was probably maybe 2 Hulk Hogan T-shirts available, maybe like 3, not even 1 Roddy Piper.
Hey, thank you, bro.
I appreciate it, brother.
We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. Like, at least from what I'm thinking and from what I remember, they have to be, because the only people that I would think would sell that as much merchandise as New Day would be a Hulk Hogan, would be a Roddy Piper, would be a Macho Man Randy Savage, because they had the type of popularity that those wrestlers had in the 80s and early 90s. You know what I mean? So
I would even say to Kenny's point, we at least know they're one of the top selling tag acts.
That's tag without a doubt. Tag, they gotta be number one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because there was no tag. Right, and then back in the day, there was no tag merch. There was no Heart Foundation T-shirts, no British Bulldog T-shirts and shit like that. So if we're going just strictly off of tag wise, they're 100% the top merch for tag team ever in the history of the business. Period. Like
stuff I have of New Day is I've always cherished it, but I'm definitely going to cherish it now. Like, I know I got a little statue of them, the 3 of them, like sitting on the top of a unicorn. I'm gonna put it out here because I'm like, well, they ain't in the company. I know they ain't wrestling now. I might as well just put this out and be like, I miss y'all. Respect.
Shit, the new
I miss you.
Studio,
I need you.
I need you. I gotta wait 90 days. Dude.
What you call it? The Bootios T-shirt was one of the first purchases I made when I start getting back into merch for wearing wrestling like T-shirts and stuff like that. Because for a while I had a couple here and there, but I can honestly say the first Bootios was literally probably the first T-shirt I legit bought off of WWE.com. Everything else I got from either Hot Topic or even fucking Amazon. I'm gonna keep it a B. Like I didn't get it from there. What you call it? Batty Water unicorn horns out. You know what?
I wasn't gonna put the comment.
Batty Water unicorns out. I mean, I'm pretty sure Batty always has
cookies. I miss you, brother. I miss you so much.
Right, I'm pretty sure Batty always has her unicorns hanging out.
God damn.
Damn.
Oh God. But the New Day.
Ain't gonna get shot.
Nope. I work from home now. I do not get on public transportation anymore.
Oh,
my ass is in the house.
You're gonna find out where you live.
Right.
But the New Day, and we're gonna get into these other releases because there's just a lot of confusing ones. The New Day, but again, they got a new deal last year where they were making 7 figures, both of them, and earned it.
Yeah.
They earned 7 figures, man. And you go to them and ask for them to restructure. I'm glad I told them to
and we knew they was getting paid because during that podcast, this is when I knew Kofi had money. Because this man, at one point, Greg knows exactly what I'm talking about. Remember when he like moved from Texas and went to California, and then he moved back to Texas?
Yep.
It was in the middle
boom,
of the
boom.
podcast. Right. He was like, oh, California costs too damn much. And I'm like, bitch, Texas costs too. He was like, I want to be back in Texas.
He wants to be back where those taxes don't hit his ass that much. That's what he wants to be.
Right.
Because he's making rich.
He even had a whole character called like Big Money Kofi. Even like Big Money Kofi. Oh yeah, y'all man. Y'all can't come to me. I'm too rich for you, man. Oh yeah, this dude rich. He's a rich African.
Yo, I realized Kofi had bread just off of one pair of sneakers he had on one time. Your man was chilling backstage and he had a pair of exclusive Dior Jordans on. I'm like, those sneakers cost about $4,500.
Oh yeah, he's a super sneakerhead. He
Oh,
loves wrestling.
and he's gonna do great in AEW because him and the
Right.
Buck can go shopping together.
And
Those
that's the
boys
whole
the
thing.
same
Like
way.
WWE, do you realize you just gave AEW a whole nother venture to make money with up, up, down, down?
I've
Because
never
the-
seen.
So here's the thing about up, up, down, down. I don't know if that fully belongs to Woods or not, because
I might split it.
yeah, and even then, I don't know if they ever signed a deal where maybe WWE started might have owned part of it, because the second they got it, if they did, they are gonna find a way to finagle and get the whole fucking thing. So unless Woods and Breeze made sure it was wholly their thing, that might be gone. But even if that's the case, then
You can just call it something else.
You just gave Woods over to their fucking gaming thing, which AEW's gaming thing has not done too well, because Evil Uno.
No, it hasn't.
Evil Uno's cool, but he ain't got the personality.
Right.
But you put Woods there, you bring back what's the group? The
Party.
Hey, bring the party back.
Bro, and then on top of that, now you have the chance to have Woods and Omega have their gaming feud side by side on camera with each other. Are you kidding me?
You don't hold on. You don't even know the half of this. Both of them are big fighting game heads.
Right.
The biggest fighting game tournament in the world, Evo, is coming up in July. That they might line up.
That could be a preview of AEW, because he's like, hey, I might not be able to appear in wrestling. Y'all ain't saying shit about no gaming. Boom.
Damn sure didn't. Damn sure didn't. WWE, you fucked up so bad.
They show up there. It's the end of June. They show up there. I'm gonna watch the whole fucking tournament now just for this. If Woods shows up or Creed shows up there, and Kenny shows up there, like, oh, they're going to AEW in August. They're gonna go to AEW in August.
I've never seen so much AEW talent essentially say, like, you fucked up. You didn't fuck up.
MJF was like, oh, it's a new day.
Bro, MJF put up a post. The fucking FTR put up a post with New Day in it, talking about, oh yeah, can't wait for y'all boys to come home. Like, come on, like, y'all fucked up.
It's like, oh man, I can't wait. Like, this John Moxley 6-7 years ago, yeah, that was the first person to go over. This is the switch. This is the switch over. This is LeBron going to the Heat. This is where you can get all the black people to just be like, hey, what's this? Mm-hmm. We like the New Day. Where'd they go? They not WWE no more? What is AEW? And they doing the shit they used to do back in 2016, and they cussing a little bit too.
And they're cussing,
bro.
New Day versus the Rascal. We gonna show y'all it's a New Day. We don't have to smoke weed. We gonna show y'all the power of positivity, cause y'all booty. They might just be like, y'all ass.
It's gonna be wild, but so yeah, that's the New Day situation. It's crazy that they just kind of gave AEW just a lot of their big ass cash cow.
You dare Kofi? Like, Kofi essentially said, like, I bet you.
Kofi called their bluff.
Right.
Kofi's like, I bet they asked to restructure, and he said, we'll just take the release. And they're like, well, you know what? Maybe we don't have to restructure. Actually, you need to pay me more money or I'm walking. Like that's how I imagine it went down. Because Kofi knows like he said in that fucking post. Kenny, did you read that shit Kofi put up?
Yeah, he was like, I know my fucking worth. He said, make sure you know your fucking worth. That man knows he went from the fucking bottom to literally the fucking top. He worked and scrounged his way from being fucking just about kicked out.
He proved himself to Vince McMahon. Who the fuck are y'all to tell me I gotta take a pay cut? Bitch, I am him.
Like, Vince allowed me, a black man, to get a fucking championship. Are you fucking kidding me? Like I am the epitome of black standard in WWE.
WWE Championship.
Right.
Not the Universal, not the World, the WWE Championship.
Kofi is the standard for black wrestlers in WWE, hands down. Because when you ask any wrestler of color who's somebody they look up to, the first person that comes out their mouth is Kofi fucking Kingston. Kofi fucking Kingston. You got people like Javon and EK Prosper who are literally modeling their whole style after him right now. And you got the nerve to try to, you know what, Kofi? I can't wait until you fucking show up and oh my God, I cannot wait until Prince Nana gets a hold of a New Day song. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Kofi gonna fuck around. You know what's gonna happen?
Prince Nana hit the New Day. Oh God.
We're gonna get Swerve versus Kofi. We're gonna get Swerve versus Lashley again. And then on top of all that, they gonna fuck around because Kofi ain't old. Kofi they've lit a fire under him. He gonna win that AEW championship or at least the TNT title.
I could absolutely see Kofi winning the AEW World title.
What if like I said in the chat, what if Big E is really fucking cleared? Like legit, really fucking cleared.
He's not.
Damn it, nigga, let me fucking dream, bitch.
Look, I would
see, this is why you get called nigga every show.
No, someone said that. No, someone else said that on Twitter.
This is why you get called nigga every show.
Someone else said that on Twitter, and Kazim, who used to write the video every week, comment under it like,
damn it, let me fucking dream. This is why you get called nigga, goddammit. God damn it, motherfucker.
No dreams in 2026, brother. I'm sorry.
Hating ass nigga Greg over there.
Someone that knows them personally shot that same dream down like yesterday, just before I went to bed, because they was like, somebody tweeted Big E, if there was one time we needed you, it's right now to do one thing and one thing only. And Kazim, who be on with Mero, he commented right under it like,
nope.
No.
Like, he was Ric Flair.
Let's listen to these other
glitch and fucking die.
Yes.
And that's a big fucking death to watch happen on fucking television. It ain't like.
So a lot of these releases are understandable. Again, and it sucks that they do this the way they do it, but like you look at a lot of
Andre Chase was understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tyson and Tyreek, understandable.
As much as we fucking love Andre Chase, nigga, you have been skinning by your teeth for the past 2.5 years. We was like, you guys are getting cut.
The main roster. It wasn't on the main roster, and then they revived Andre Chase University 3 times.
Right, like.
Clearly, like
we knew his time was coming.
Tony D adapted to what he is now. Andre Chase, unfortunately, just could not get away from Chase U. And then once they took away one of the guys and put him in the group with Lexus, like, all right,
it's over.
That's it.
Yeah, that group was super over.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tyson and Tyreek, smart brothers, makes sense. Malik Blade, understandable. Unfortunate that him and Inoki didn't work out, but it makes sense.
Mongo, I not to cut you off. Did you happen to bring up what Booker T said about Aleister Black being cut?
Not yet, but once I hit his name, you can talk about it.
You got
real quick, because we're gonna talk about him too. But Kairi Sane is the one where you're like, us and Io are fighting over Kairi Sane right now.
Right, they're having a child custody battle over this fucking girl, and y'all just sent her to go live with her grandmother.
And then last week on Raw, Oscar was like, "You've killed my family." Like, Io killed Kairi Sane? What the fuck happened?
Right, they acting like Io fucking was the one that gave her.
First of all, she didn't even get sent to her grandma. That bitch got deported, just straight up. She just got deported, like out of WWE.
No,
I'm over here talking about F. Ain't nobody kill her.
Not even Matt. She did get sent back to her grandmother because you know why? I don't know if they do that shit the way they do here in New York. But anytime somebody West Indian or Hispanic act up in the United States, they mysteriously get sent back to live with their grandmother in their home country for about 2 years, and then their ass comes back a whole different fucking person. So she still got sent home to grandma.
It's weird, and honestly, so they're still under the 90-day no compete. All of them are. They could ask Kyrie to come back for Backlash, and I saw some people talk about it today. Like they might ask her to come back to wrap the shit up at Backlash. Like, don't fucking do that. No, I hope she says no.
Kyrie, I thought Kyrie's contract expired. It didn't expire. They legit cut her.
Yeah, she got cut.
That's the
she got fired, so she would have to come in she would have to take a 1-day contract. Basically, get a Brandon Phillips retire as a Red 1-day contract. Like, no, bitch.
If they ask, I hope she says. I would hope that she has enough self-respect to say no and tell them to go fuck themselves.
I would send them. I would just copy and paste what Kofi said.
Santos Escobar got a 7-figure contract in August.
And that's
I picked this man up for fantasy. I was like,
that's what we should have known.
7 figures.
7 figures of sitting catering? I think the fuck not, bitch.
And then he went to AAA and got injured in his second match, and they fired him while he was injured.
Like, we should have known.
Wasn't he? I keep hearing something that he might have been under the influence while he was wrestling during that fucking match too, but
he was. People were trying to say that he was like.
They were trying to say he was hungover.
Yeah, he was sandbagging and hungover, but he was hurt before that match. So it was his last match before he went off to have surgery.
Mongo, random. I just sent something to the chat that shows a picture of Boogs and Wardlow in their American Gladiators shit. And why is Boogs making Wardlow look like Prince Nana?
Because Boogs did not stop growing as a person.
This motherfucker is a transformer. He looks like Buildatron. That's what the fuck he looks like, or whatever. Like, why?
Once he got put back together and then he got fired, he went ham on the weightlifting shit.
Bro, I follow him.
And then he probably be doing a little Barry Bonds every now and then too. So
a little Barry Bonds, I love it. A little Barry Bonds, a little. You know, let me get a bit of that Jose Canseco. You know, just a little bit of that Canseco.
Hey, you got some of that Mark McGuire over there? Can I get
hey, that Sammy Sosa.
That's what we're gonna start calling it from now on. We're gonna use. You know, you got some of that Mark McGuire, some of that Sosa. Now, actually, we can't say Sosa because when we start saying Sosa, people start thinking the other stuff. Right.
Ricky Sosa. Bang, bang.
Right. See, look at Cookies. See, look. First thing Cookie said, bang, bang, Sosa. See, you can't say the Sosa.
That's why I was like, Barry Bonds. They on that Barry Bonds.
Oh God. Yeah. So Santos was they because he was gone and he was going to CMLL and AEW.
He fell for the biggest trick in sports.
He did. They're like, oh, you're going to our competition? How about $1.8 million deal?
Yes.
And now that you signed that, we're gonna pay you for
half that.
We're gonna pay you for about out of the 12 months. You get paid for the 6, and bye bye, my friend.
And you
right
now,
you over here like
so that 1.8 got flipped right down to 500 real quick. Real quick.
Look at this list. I can see like New Day's going to AEW. I can see Zoe Stark going to AEW or
500%.
Joe Gacy is loved in AEW. I can see him going there. Apollo Crews would absolutely fit there. The Guns, obviously.
Yeah.
Going to AEW.
That's the other person that was in. That's the other team that was in that picture that what you call it, Dax put up.
FTR. Yeah.
The
Guns is just like, why the fuck did you bring him in? Like they won the tag titles the second week, and that's right. You're right. And then you look at like, oh man, where is this guy gonna go? Aleister Black, because it ain't
Japan.
AEW. It ain't AEW.
Japan. I
With
told
Aleister
you.
Black got released, and people were like, "Oh, Aleister can go to AEW," and AEW wrestlers on their social media accounts were responding, quote tweeting, screenshotting. No, nope, don't think so. Not happening. They
Dang.
hate that man.
Yo,
Because
and the thing about it is,
he was so, I don't want to do this. He kept questioning so much stuff, so I don't blame him for being like, yeah, don't bring your ass back. Oh no.
what you call? And then on top of that, like since you brought his name up, Booker T, you know I love Book. You know I love Book. Booker T legit said Aleister Black doesn't surprise me. Can you think of one memorable Aleister Black match? And I forgot who he was on with.
Several. What the fuck does that mean? Like, yeah.
Like,
And he said, I forgot who he was on with, and the person brought up, well, what about the Velveteen Dream feud? And
I was about to say Velveteen Dream.
Booker T said that was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Nigga.
That is a good point. That is technically a good point, though.
Also, like,
but at the same time, no Book. But at the same time, no Book. But at the same time, no Book. Like people can say the same shit about you with certain shit in your career.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that, Book, because honestly, if it wasn't for the Triple H and the Stone Cold feuds, I don't think people could remember any of your feuds that you had.
Unless they were WCW fans, like they won't be able to say.
And even in WCW, brother, I'm gonna be honest with you, he didn't have feuds like that because I watched Harlem Heat.
He had moments.
Harlem Heat
Booker
had
T,
feuds.
I was there for he turned up at the dying years of WCW. His feuds that I can tell you about, even when I say them, you're gonna be like, he feuded with Scott Steiner for the WCW title.
And the sad part about it is, Matt, that was a continuation from Harlem Heat feuding with the Steiner brothers, which is what I was just saying.
You hear that feud, like Booker T and Scott Steiner, and Scott was like 2001. That should have been a great ass feud. It wasn't.
Like he beat Jeff Jarrett to win his first ever world title. Like Booker T, they just decided to put the title on him because they felt like he earned it. But it was like, all right, y'all having him turn up, but it's a guy who's just like him, also known as The Rock in WWF. And then y'all had them fight when it all came down to it. Because it's like, yeah, he was WCW Rock. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. The bookend, The Rock bottom.
Right.
But Booker has a good point, but at the same time, Aleister, to Greg's point, they brought him back. I remember when he killed Rey Mysterio. Wasn't he the one that threw Rey Mysterio off the building? That Money in the Bank?
No, that was Baron Corbin. But Aleister Black, they brought him.
He got thrown off too. He died. That's what happened.
Right. Yeah, he got thrown off. But they brought Aleister Black back. They brought him back, and then didn't know. So when they bring him back, that point of like, what did he do to be memorable? Well, then what the fuck did he do to be brought back, Booker?
And the thing about it is too, like I keep seeing, and I've seen it several times, that instead of Pat McAfee being the person that Randy Orton was talking to,
Black.
It's supposed to have been Aleister Black. Which
we're going to get into that in a second because that's also a big issue we got to talk about. So after this, we're going to talk about that. What happened to him in AEW? He
didn't want to lose the dumb shit.
Yeah, this is per the reports that came out, and also per a lot of wrestlers who they didn't want to say his name, but it was a conversation about him, and they would basically say some guys come in and they think they're too big to lose because they were in WWE, so they didn't want to lose matches, or they wouldn't get pinned in matches, or they wouldn't want to be a part of things they thought were too out there for them. And that was about Aleister Black and Rusev. And that got to the point where apparently a lot of that roster had some bad feelings about Black. He leaves to go back to WWE. Brody King ends up having one of the best years of his career. Buddy Murphy, if he was not injured, would be doing the same fucking thing. And then once the news broke of him being released, AEW basically as a unit, I would assume that there was a fucking big ass group chat. Hey y'all, we're not bringing in Aleister Black.
Right.
We're not bringing this man back. And WWE has brought in people that have pissed them off in order to make money. CM Punk, obviously, they brought back despite all the shit that happened there. AEW has not shown that they are willing to do that. If you burn a bridge with AEW, you burn a bridge with AEW.
Because you know why? AEW has fucking money. That's why.
They don't
AEW, the AEW, at the end of the day, what people don't realize and what TKO and WWE doesn't realize is AEW doesn't need AEW to make more fucking money. That's what they like. At the end of the day, if the people that are running AEW decided, you know what, I don't want to do this shit no more, they're still going to be quadrillionaires.
Right.
Whereas if you do that shit, TKO and other shareholders, we don't want to do this shit no more. Y'all niggas is broke. That's what y'all don't understand. So collectively, you're right. They probably like, yeah, we're not bringing nobody back because guess what? We can afford to bring in somebody else to fucking replace you.
And they will.
And not only are we going to bring somebody in to fucking replace you, we're going to bring somebody in to replace you, and we're going to give them the run that you were going to have, and we're going to let them do whatever the fuck they want, which is why we wanted to hire them in the first place. Like, they're not going to change that person's gimmick, not going to change that person's character. Hey, we like you because you did A, B, and C, and that's why we're going to pay you. So continue doing A, B, and C. And here's more money to go towards A, B, and C to make A, B, and C more extravagant.
Going from one company where we need you to get over here with our shit versus, hey, you got over doing your own thing. Keep doing that thing. And as long as Tony's
100%, Betty.
Exactly. He's a hothead. No, he just doesn't. He thinks allegedly he thinks too much of himself. That's the rumor that has been.
The Raw preview was drunk. Raw preview was drunk. They sent the email out for it. The preview they sent out is a repeat from last week because it says the Open Challenge begins. And I was like, no, it began last week.
Last week.
And it was like Finn versus JD. And I was like, that was last week too.
I saw that. I was like, wait, are they doing a rematch? Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute.
I was like, I think this email drunk.
Good God. Speaking of the cuts and the celebrity stuff, WWE and TKO have said publicly the celebrity stuff will continue until morale improves.
What? Oh, they ain't say that part, but that's what they mean. Last part.
That's what it is.
Y'all better shut the fuck up.
Yeah. This is from Fightful Select. WWE had heavy celebrity involvement at WrestleMania. That won't be ending anytime soon. WWE sources told Fightful that they were extremely happy with all the celebrity performances. In addition, we're told that won't be stopping anytime soon. It was reiterated that the involvement will slow down after Mania season, as one would expect. But there are plans for additional celebrities to be worked into the WWE programming in the future, including the summer. Tom Brady has been contacted, and of course, Stephen A. Smith.
The only celebrity that they've recently brought in that has actually worked has been Lil Yachty. And that's because Yachty's been doing what he should be doing. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna make up this little song with him, and I'm gonna talk shit about my homeboy being fly. That's all I'm gonna do.
And he seems to genuinely be a fan of this shit, or at least just be a fan of Trick.
Right, and that's all you need. You need him to just believe in Trick.
And he does. And he's even willing to take a bump. He's been kicked by Sami Zayn like 5 fucking times.
Yeah, fuck Sammy. We don't fuck with Sammy no more now.
That's why you're gonna have a funeral for the gingerbread man.
He killed my nigga. GBM. R.I.P. R.I.P. GBM.
I hated that when I first saw it. And after a day, I was like, I've loved stupider shit. Why am I being weird about this? I love Wrestle House. Why am I mad about this? What am I upset about?
The fact that Trick threw up the X and made the refs come check on the gingerbread.
He was genuinely upset.
That shit literally had.
He was mad when
I had
told
tears.
Him he didn't make it.
crying.
He was
Yo,
like,
like, I could
tell
not.
me the truth, Doc. How's my boy?
Doc, be honest with me. He didn't make it. Damn.
Bro. Wait, yo, he looked over at Gingy and looked over at the ref and said, and everybody was looking at him, and he was like, "No, man, for real, man, come in, check on him." Yeah,
I'm over here. I was like, "See, Sammy?"
crying, yo.
I was like, "See, Sammy, you and took it too far now. Now we're gonna have to trick slap you. We're gonna have to trick slap you."
I think the reason I hated it initially is because I hated what Sammy was doing with it. Because Sammy, this has been a struggle with Sammy.
This has been a funny ass heel turn because that WrestleMania they booed the fuck out of that man.
That's when
God.
WWE decided to go. You know what? Let's switch those plans, there, fellas, as they running out to the ring. Like, yo, Trick, yeah, guess what? You the face.
You're winning, brother.
You winning. Yep, you face. You win. You winning.
Sammy.
Tell Trick when you get down there. Tell Sammy when you get
Sammy
down.
going, I don't know why you're booing me. I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, at least I have my real supporters out there, and the entire building booed. Yeah, my real supporters are in the building. And then he beats up the gingerbread man. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is going on?
Like, he's just
a year ago,
being a dick now.
A year ago, if you told me this was Sami Zayn was going to be, I would have been like, what the fuck happened to Sami Zayn?
You know what this is? Oh my God!
All right, go ahead.
This is a prelude to the comedy.
We're bringing back COVID Sami Zayn.
When he did the comedy, though, when he did that comedic bullshit over Vegas weekend. This is Dick Sam. This is gonna be Dick Sammy.
No. It was so bad though. It wasn't good. It was just really shitty.
And that was part of and the crowd booing him still. And now he's gonna play more into that. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Why are y'all booing me? You're booing me because I'm right. This is going to be essentially our planet's champion, but probably not as cool.
We're already doing Becky Lynch.
He's about to be a dick.
We're already doing Becky Lynch doing that shit, and it works for Becky. But Sammy, they dropped the ball on him being their most over babyface, and now they dropped the. I don't know what the fuck. But again, that segment, I was like, this sucks. And Trick came out, and then I was like, I still think this is not that great. And they went back, and they went to the back, and they got told that Gingy didn't make it. And I was like, this is so fucking dumb. And then I realized, oh, yeah, it is dumb.
Yeah.
And then Sammy came out and said, what the hell is going on? We're having a funeral for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Trick was like, yeah, we're having a funeral.
Please, have some respect. I'm like, he's the murderer. He should be in jail. What do you mean? Have him arrested.
That man murdered Gingy. What the fuck is there to think about?
Murderer.
I went on I think Twitter when it happened. Like, this is fucking terrible. I'm here to apologize. As long as Trick is involved and can make that shit work the way he did, go ahead. Because I don't know how many other people you could have put in that segment and made it funny and made it work. It's something about Trick, the way, because it was so sincere about it.
Yo, that throw up the X
sincere.
had me in tears, man. This man was literally about to, like, you would have thought his real homie. He threw up the X like when Mello got beat up when they was running together.
Yeah.
Okay, that shit was fucking hilarious. But
I just love the fact that Trick went live a couple of days ago. Somebody was like, Trick hate gingers. He was like, nah, baby. Trick's one of Trick's best friends is a ginger. I love the gingers. I just hate Sami Zayn, the gingerbread man. That's who we hate. Trick loves gingers.
Fair enough.
I don't hate gingers. I just hate that guy right there who happens to be a ginger.
Right.
That's why I call him gingerbread man. I don't hate all y'all. I hate him.
You know what, Trick? Fair enough.
But yeah,
so they're looking at bringing in more celebrities, and like, oh, you mean the shit with Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll where we booed them until they left the screen? Cool. It's just heat. That's not. They're different kinds of heat.
That was go away heat, not even Xbox heat.
That's called hate.
Yeah,
There's a difference, nigga, between heat and hate. Big difference between heat and hate, nigga. And heat is just a motherfucker booing your character. Like, oh, he just said some shit. Nigga, they hate this shit. Okay?
Get your ass out the ring, up that ramp, out
now.
Outside. You don't like.
Like, there's a possibility one of them might get some shit thrown at them, type hate. And it won't be nothing.
That's what we talking about, boo. We didn't want to hear nothing that motherfucker had to say.
Right.
Hey, let me tell you, bro. Boo.
Bitch, get your ass out of here before I fuck you up. That's what that boo was. And that's to the point where they getting. And the thing about it is, I like that.
In a different city, Jelly Roll would have got stabbed if he was in that crowd.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Listen, the only reason why motherfuckers haven't really run up on Pat is because motherfuckers remember, all right, this is an ex-NFL player. This motherfucker is like 6'4".
Yeah, he's not actually small. He's a
right. He ain't a small fucking like little motherfucker. All right, bet he is a former NFL. That's the only reason he
also is a trained wrestler. Like he trained with
right.
Fuck, who was it? Like a legendary wrestling trainer. I have to look it up now because it was like he trained with somebody like, oh god damn, he got put through the ringer.
Probably through the fucking dungeon. Probably was Stu fucking Hart more than likely.
No, it was Rip Rogers. Rip Rogers trained Pat McAfee.
Oh, okay.
And that's like, oh, he was beating your ass for a minute.
Nigga, you got trained with Hardcore Holly. That's
right.
what that basically
how do you like
me now? Let's talk about Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns,
after
the guy who won't take a pay cut.
After Roman won the world title, he goes on the Post-Mania show and they're asking him about what's coming up, what's happening. And he says, you know what? Roman Reigns is here through the rest of the summer. Roman Reigns is going to be here. You said I was a part-time champion, part-time this. Fuck the part-time. Roman Reigns is here. Roman will be on Raw every single week. Roman will not be on Raw every single week.
Because he told
fucking June.
He told them people,
I'm
not going to Saudi Arabia. If y'all want me to wrestle at WrestleMania, that's also going to be in Saudi Arabia. I'm not about to be at this Saudi Arabia.
You know what? To be fair, we're close to war. We got war happening over there. I really don't, in that general area. I really don't blame him.
I am Roman Reigns, baby. I am the OTC. I'm not trying to be the dead TC.
That last week they posted a schedule for Roman where he was at every single Raw going into July. And they took it down. He is no longer on those shows, and it's being said is now a clerical error. He was never supposed to be on those shows. No. He said specifically
that he was going to be around.
Yeah.
We already know the truth. He said y'all made a clerical error. I'm not going over there. I really feel like he said it like that. I'm not going over there. I'm going to be at WrestleMania, ain't I? Yeah. Then no. I'll make one Saudi appearance. I'm not making two. Unless y'all want to pay me a little bit more. Oh no.
Pay?
Oh no.
We don't pay anybody.
Oh, this ain't TNA, baby. We pay you. We're not going overboard.
But here's the bullshit. You know what? I don't blame Roman with. He's like, you know what? The last time motherfuckers went over there, it took motherfuckers about 4 days to get out of there because shit planes was fucking not going nowhere. Motherfuckers was getting stuck. Yeah, I'm good on this one. I'm good on this one.
Roman remember because he got to leave. He got to leave because he was one of the chosen ones. But he remembered the rest of
he got to play with Brock.
Right.
Yeah, sucks to be them, huh? Anyway,
Right, exactly.
Right.
So where you want to go today, brother? Like, yeah, they got the fuck up out of there. And he's like, And then, like you said, it's time. It's a time of
Usos are
fucking
drunk.
war and shit over there.
that it is very fun that, like, even if he's not going to be on the Saudi show, why would he not be on the Raws leading up to it anyway? Like, what?
Yeah, that's what. If he's not
'Cause
going
I
to be
guess-
on the show, there's no point in him showing up to even tease. Because then people are gonna be like, "Well, is he going to be on the show? I am not going to be there."
Right?
Right.
Why don't you write his ass off the week before the Saudi show, and then boom, he's back. He's back in 2 weeks. Like, instead, it's just he ain't going. So
We're gonna have a bullshit
Again,
ass
like-
tournament to
like-
determine a number one contender.
like Matt said, we know what happened. And I know it ain't confirmed. And I think even Sap was like, it ain't true. The reports of him and TKO having issues because they might want to restructure Roman's deal. If they restructured Kofi Kingston's deal, who should have been making millions of dollars until he retired for what
That
he
means
did for that
Roman
company.
already restructured.
Yeah, that means they are going to ask Roman. I don't give a fuck how much money he's making. They will ask anybody to restructure. Like
And
there is
Roman
no
is literally going to hit them with the no, thank you. Cause check this shit out.
Right.
I got health issues. I don't need to do this shit.
That's the thing. Roman's permanently battling his form of cancer, leukemia. Like Roman is constantly dealing with that. But also, like, he doesn't work full-time schedules. And I'm sure somebody in TKO goes, why are we paying Roman Reigns all this money? Barely shows up. Because nobody in TKO on that board that has nothing to do with wrestling understands shit about wrestling. They just look at their contract and go, oh, he's not here for 5 weeks. He shouldn't be making millions of dollars anyway. And that's
if
what
y'all want, and if y'all want to do questioning, y'all should be questioning the final boss.
Mm-hmm. Because why is he getting paid?
Show up for shit last year and got millions of dollars.
Mm.
He
He on the board of directors.
He missed meetings from the board of directors. Yeah, he missed board of director meetings. He missed
So,
stockholder meetings,
look,
and he still got paid.
So this dude had the backdoor deal of all backdoor deals to get his trademark and all that bullshit. Vince gave him that bullshit. He replaced Vince. That's why I always say, like, oh, he is essentially the new Mr. McMahon. But he doesn't show up unless he wants it to be about him, unlike Mr. McMahon. And Triple H shows up looking lost for these contract signings.
This is what we do. Well, what you're doing sucks.
Wrong. Right. What you're doing is stupid.
It's doo-doo.
You're gonna send his ass. I don't even know if Roman would even go to AEW, but it would be very funny.
Roman will retire. Roman
In a
will
heartbeat.
retire.
Right.
He's like, I'm one of the greatest of all time. Fuck it.
And then on top of that style is not Roman.
not for Roman. Yeah.
That
Now
style
that Roman's
is
not,
not-
now that Roman's not an amazing wrestler. Roman just can't do
What happened?
that shit.
That man, he would be the new Brock. He would.
Right. That man ain't
New
trying
Japan?
to bleed every fucking week. Are you fucking kidding
New
me?
Japan?
New Japan would be like, ha! Here's all the money. That man gonna be with the new IWGP champion.
Yep.
We're like, Roman Reigns is in New Japan. Yes. Acknowledge me.
This is the money we had for Evil, and he
Right.
No one knew him or cared. But isn't he from here? We didn't care.
we didn't.
We don't care.
We didn't.
That's
care.
why Alistair Black and Evil are literally going to trade. They're going to trade. That's going to be a trade.
But
Like,
I saw
Alistair
somebody,
Black, take your ass to New Japan.
I saw some comments like, "Oh, Roman is still doing this because he has to wrestle because these movies ain't popping off. He's just doing
These
bit
movies
parts."
haven't started
He's
yet.
in-
What are you talking about?
I saw something like he has a bit part in Street Fighter. He's a Kuma in Street Fighter. He's like the big bad villain in Street Fighter. What do you
He
mean?
also had a fucking role in fucking Zootopia.
Yeah, like
His roles are just starting, and his roles are big because everybody knows who Roman Reigns is. This is
Even
essentially
even if he has like a Cena-esque like B tier movies in the Ben career,
right.
he's gonna be fine. He will be
He
fine.
started off with a Disney movie, and that's just his voice. Okay, that him and CM Punk, that's always going to be money because hey, your voice is your voice, and then you're getting to be a Kuma. As long as if that movie is successful in any sort of way, ooh, there will be a sequel and another sequel and
First of
another.
all,
Get rid of Akuma.
even if that movie is not, even if it's not successful enough to get a sequel, the fact that it's a
He's
new
gonna get more
Street
movies.
Fighter, the
No.
fact that it's a new Street Fighter movie is going to get all of the nostalgia people out, all the gaming nerds out, they're going to fucking run to go see it during that. So it's going to make money just off of the first run, even if it's not a good review. People are still going to go see that shit. So he's going to make money off of that. And like Matt said, that's just going to be the start of him getting other roles. You don't get a bunch of roles just thrown at you at once.
Cody out here
what
both.
you fucking did.
People, they Roman. Y'all making fun of Roman. Cody's in that movie too, y'all. Both of them are getting their start in acting in a big time Hollywood feature film.
Oh shit!
Another person I'm shocked who didn't get fired. I'm shocked Rusev didn't get fired. Because his monster ass.
Bravo cookies.
Baddie, she said ball.
Bravo cookies. Bravo, my good man.
I don't know if I've ever been that insulted in my life.
Damn.
Aiden English of the pod.
Yo, and the thing about
I mean, you know what? The reason that it hurts Kenny is
they're not wrong.
I see it.
Yeah. Yo, Mongo, go sit in the sun, bro. You gotta get some color to get out of that Aiden English.
Oh,
yo, this man, bravo, cookies, bravo. I don't think you got to come back for that, there, brother.
I don't. I really don't. Aiden English, man. Oh god. I mean, I had the same point at my head too. Like
the shaved down beard and everything. Yeah. Cookies 1, Mongo 0. Yeah, that was
This Skittle whistle got me fucked up, bro. Like, for
this man's never gonna have his camera on again until he grows up.
I'm gonna show up tomorrow like Kurt Angle with the fucking thing on top and the wig. I'm not bald. What do you mean? Just a wig right under this and just holding it down. Like I've always had hair. I didn't lose.
Nah, that was a good one. Way to go, Cookies. That was a good one.
I fucking hate you. God.
Damn it, Cookies. You wasn't expecting you to get him on that one. That was it.
That was wild, dude.
Hell yeah. My dude Pablo Torre won the Pulitzer Prize for reporting on the Kawhi Leonard salary cap circumvention investigation. He was the whistleblower. He's the one that's been doing all the reporting about that. Yeah, so that's my dude. That's one of my favorite podcasts. My favorite episode personally is when they decided to smoke a whole bunch of athlete named weed strains and give their takes on them one by one. It was a great 90 minutes of watching people get high. They smoked Gary Payton. I'm like, oh, I didn't know
Heck,
he had
what?
one. I knew that.
Mm.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
They got fucked up.
Well. Yeah, damn. Go ahead, Mongo. Go ahead, Aiden. I mean, yeah. What?
Kanisha said, I ain't saying nothing but okay, Jack Black.
All right. Hey, simmer down.
They call
yeah,
you School of Rock.
I'm destiny.
Am I Paul Heyman? Is that what this is? Am I else Paul Heyman now? Like, is that what this is? Oh God.
You're our wise man.
But
you're our wise man.
I'm the wise man.
You know what, Mongo?
Yeah.
Though? Aiden English also does fit because don't forget when people are the champ and you do the thing with the microphone too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, it does. Damn.
I did it to myself.
Now we see, boom.
I did it to myself. Yeah. So Roman is not going to be there for. Here's my question to you. The promise was your WWE World Heavyweight Champion will be at every single Raw throughout the summer. He will not miss a day. He's got a title match at Backlash this weekend.
Are they going to do it?
Are they going to do it? And then
they
when
bet
he comes back
No.
off of Jacob.
No.
That'd be some Hulk Hogan ass shit. That would be some Hulk Hogan ass shit if they did that.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they're going to do it. I feel like we're going to have some bullshit ass tournament or something that's going to determine who's going to face Roman at Crown Jewel, like, or whatever that Saudi show is. They're going to have some big time match, and Roman is not going to be there, but they're going to have some way to mention Roman.
Night of Champions? Is it Night of Champions?
Okay, so he will be the only. That'll be the time where they're like, yeah, Roman's not here, but they're fighting, or who gets to fight Roman?
And I keep thinking that, like, well, King of the Ring is going to be coming up, right? Because that they put Money in the Bank after SummerSlam, so you have the King of the Ring.
Yeah, Money in the Bank is
the title.
And the funny thing about it, they've already essentially told us. They've already told us that Gunther has switched brands. He's went to SmackDown.
He's now on SmackDown.
Because this man choked the fuck out of Cody.
But here's the thing.
I'm like,
unlike
LA Knight, Gunther can stay where he wants to go.
Yes, he can.
Because I'm not telling Gunther nothing.
But the thing about King and Queen of the Ring is King and Queen of the Ring is a show in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
King and Queen of the Ring is a actual event.
If they're scared to host it over there, I would gladly welcome them to come to Louisville, Kentucky, here at the KFC Young Center. That never gets to have anything except a fucking Raw or SmackDown.
And I believe last year it became Night of Champions again, but they had the finals of the tournament there. So they could do that, I guess. I think
need to stop Night of Champions because that's just a WCW product. Just give that to NXT. Just give it to NXT.
Have the fucking champions at Night of Champions. Just make it the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Just make that paper.
NXT has a better shot of defending their championship on the show than the main roster does.
Right. And then on top of that, at least those feuds and matchups would actually mean something.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like Night of Champions here with the fucking Raw champion going against the fucking SmackDown champion is fucking whack. Because then what?
All they did was revamp it to become not Survivor Series. That was the old Survivor Series setup. You made Survivor Series War Game. Like, we're not stupid. We see what you do. You're just bumping stuff all around. No, just give that to NXT. They will make it matter, and just make it King and Queen of the Ring. It's better than what you're doing now.
Right.
Let's get into Raw, and then we'll get on out of here. I'm looking.
It is definitely not the preview they sent us.
Actually, I'm looking at their preview, Matt, and it looks like we're just doing a replay. Because this is the exact same shit that we did last week, but it's up on their site, it's up on their Twitter, it's up on every other thing. It is this is the show.
No way.
Finn Balor battles former ally JD McDonough. Yeah, it's the same shit. So we're getting JD and Finn again.
Continues. It continues, not begins.
Io Sky and Asuka sit down ahead of the Backlash Showdown, which we kind of did last week. Sol Ruka signs her Raw contract despite already being told she's a Raw superstar. She's going to sign her contract 2 weeks after she got told she's a Raw superstar.
Mm-hmm. And putting a few.
And putting a few.
I don't know how
Javon Evans. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know how Roman and Jacob going to sign a contract again. He got put in the talking death group.
Right. He can't talk.
Dude, isn't it crazy he's doing that shit and like one of Haku's sons just got fired?
Right.
And he might not be the only one. His
legit son got fired. His adopted son over here, like, yeah.
That's why I picked the smart one to be. I didn't want to be Tyler Lowe. I said, yo, I'm a Tiger genius, baby.
I'll be honest with you, boys. The cuts ain't done yet from what I've seen. So
I know they not.
Boy.
Josh Briggs, your ass ain't safe. Josh Briggs, they ain't got you yet, buddy.
If after 4 months of Booker T going, Josh Briggs ain't going to make the cut, Josh Briggs survives.
I fired Josh Briggs before Booker T did. Josh Briggs, you are done, man.
If I was Josh Briggs and they got through the fire and she's like, all right, no more cuts, everyone's safe, I would go to NXT that night and go look at Booker T and go, fuck you, old man. Guess who's still here?
Suck my dick.
Nah, you know what Josh Briggs is out here doing?
What did I do, Booker, to keep my job? I don't know, but I'm still here. Like I was so much shit.
I already know what happened. If Josh Briggs survives, he done hired Shiloh to break into the HR system and delete his name so they don't see that shit pop up when they going through the fucking cuts. They just throw his name in a hidden file, and then after they go through those cuts, throw that shit right back in. Be like, can't cut his ass now. Too late. Yep, still here, bitch.
That's why Paulo got fired. Someone's got to take the hit.
Right.
Paulo had a good run.
Right.
Penta and Javon Evans against Ethan Page and Rusev. Rusev Day.
And Rusev is not going to whoop everybody's ass at the end, unlike last week. Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened last week.
4 weeks in a row he's done that shit. Yeah.
He's going to get fired at the Backlash. That's what we got to look for now. We got to look forward to who's getting fired Sunday afternoon.
The Opa Femi Challenge begins.
Continues.
Like you said, it already began last week.
No, you know what? No, Mongo. It begins because you know what this is like? You watch Bob Burgers. You know how in the beginning of the episode during the credits, there's the
grand opening.
This is exactly what this is. The Opa Challenge.
The Oba Femi Challenge reopening.
the grand opening.
That was the part of the preview when I was like, all right, I'm going to say something like, is the Raw preview drunk? Because it says the Oba Femi Challenge is beginning. I know I saw him kill somebody last week.
Oh, it's
what do you mean it's beginning?
It's still a drunk on the fact that half of this shit happened last week and they're just redoing it. They're just redoing it. Like you said, didn't change the words.
No, somebody got fired. They fired the person who was in charge of that, and they don't know. Don't nobody know how to do it. That's
the guy they fired over the weekend. The production guy.
Y'all fired the email.
That man put up a whole ass post. He was hurt. My man was like, damn, I put some fucking years in this fucking company. Fuck y'all bitches.
2 decades? I'd be pissed. And then, of course, the main event segment, Roman Reigns and Jacob signed
their title. No, they are not, because Roman can't even talk. Roman bet not even show up. He better
Somebody
play
put in the
dead.
comments earlier. I gotta find it. Where?
Like Roman about to show up in the clouds like Mufasa and Lion King.
Here we go.
Like,
Hope you're here or not. Real GT said Jacob Tama and Zilla will be the new bloodline if Zilla shows up. Interesting prediction. I mean, if Tama sticks around, they gotta do something with him, right? Like if Tama does get to stay.
they got Tama still. I need Tama and Nakamura to hurry up and fight. Maybe they fight and then Nakamura
surfs off into the sunset. Anyway,
that's gonna be a sad day when I gotta tell Deirdre that.
Bro, it's gonna be a sad day for all of us.
Yeah.
That is gonna do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow. Regular schedule, folks. We are back in it. Backlash is this weekend, which means we're doing predictions on Thursday. So hey, I gotta have a nice little run with my belt, but that bitch is gone. But we have NXT tomorrow. We got Dynamite on Wednesday. Then we got the big show on Thursday. And again, it's almost here, Kenny. You, me, and Mike. Vampire the Stat is coming. The biggest divorce of the century.
Messy bitches. Bunch of messy bitches. Can't wait for these.
Bitches.
Ooh, we just gonna get catty.
Clip. I've seen that clip of not Lestat, but what's his name? Louis. Going like, oh yeah, me and Armand spend time together, riding the motorcycle around the bridge. And it's not going, oh, I bet you did.
Yo, when this is gonna get so messy, I gotta learn French. Cause this motherfucker's gonna start blurting shit out in French, and I need to know the curse words that are being said here. Like I know some French curse words, but I don't know the ones that he about to say because Lestat, Matt, I'm telling you, this is picture the worst divorce in General Hospital history, and add legit violence.
No,
and that's what you get with this. He be sitting there, hey, I bet you did. I'm like, I need to know what the
we don't know, Kadisha. We honestly don't know.
From that preview, it looks like it's a replay, but it's not.
The preview they put up is a replay of last week, so we don't know what we're essentially watching.
Yo,
we're all in for a show at 8 p.m. because we're
gonna find out together.
No, we
right,
ain't.
we're all gonna find out.
I'm gonna watch the Knicks.
Well,
Lakers play tomorrow, so
we'll be back tomorrow to talk about what happens tonight and get you ready for NXT, and then again Wednesday Dynamite.
All right, what did you just steal?
You can follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod for all updates and news details on our next projects. Any updates on our schedule, any updates on new shows we're going to be talking about, anything I write, whatever pops up on the Facebook page. You can also get us at linktree/undertheringpod to get all of our social media accounts. You can go see whatever we're doing on that shit that has nothing to do with wrestling, except for mine is just wrestling and horror. You can find me, the reigning. Let me get my shit on here.
Hey, in English, get it on.
The reigning Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion, the king of the breathless Mongo, me. We also got Kenny at Rock Riffs 44. He is Montez Fairbanks of the Skeet Profits. And I'm doing it because he ain't here, but he is your reigning Are You Fucking Serious Wrestling Trivia Champion, Mike Chompet, Mr. Freshbeard. Of course, the forever Intercontinental Champion and the leader of the 2025-2026 Fantasy Wrestling winning team, the NWO, alongside Kenny and Mike. That is Matty Reigns, Matty Mysterio, but hey, he is Matty goddamn Bischoff. That's the right answer. our street team captain, Tito Borea Maliente. And last but not least, our good friend and Florida Gator, Justin D. Baxley. Folks, have yourselves a great Monday night. Happy to be back. We missed y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the night.
Hey,
Raw,
peace out, Batty. Peace out, Kanisha.
Have a
Peace
good
out,
night,
Cookies. We gonna be here for a surprise.
While you're doing
Let's
it,
rock 'em
watch
on.
the Raw, watch the ball, and have a good
Let's do
time.
two cookies.
Do the wiggle, though. And do the wiggle.
Peace.
Do the wiggle.